Kaboom, kabang, kaching, hello everybody. My name is Keith Carberry, and this is PLS Daily. We are live, local, international, and loud, baby. And sometimes lucrative. I'm trying to find all the fun and lovely, all the fun L words. Anyway, this is a continuation of something that we decided to do yesterday, or I decided to do yesterday, which is to talk about how to use PLS to grow your list and try to create a complete full sales funnel. And yesterday, I'm just going to go over what we did yesterday real fast. Yesterday we created a quick page with a video. Now I also changed that video around, and I'm going to go into desktop sharing, and if for some reason desktop sharing does not work, if somebody could send me a message over Skype, I would greatly appreciate it, because I can't see everything once I go into desktop sharing. One thing I will tell you is that once I do go into desktop sharing, my video freezes, and sometimes, as I've mentioned in the past, it freezes in a funny looking way, so hopefully that does not happen this time. So without any further ado, let's go into desktop sharing. Hopefully I didn't freeze in any kind of funny way, and if I did, I apologize, because that's not something that I like to do, but I apologize if that happened. Let's see here. 1 minute, guys. Of course, it doesn't want to work for me. Hold on, I'm still frozen, aren't I? That's pretty darn funny. There we go. All right. Desktop sharing should be working now. I'm just going to reduce everything. Many people with desktop sharing, if you have a very large monitor like myself, you'll be able to see not only the blue area where it says desktop sharing, but you'll also be able to see my face making a funny look as well, because that's my desktop picture. It's kind of like a selfie, I guess, which is kind of weird, taking a selfie. I'm not a fan of that, but my 13-year-old daughter does nothing but take selfies, and it's quite amazing how many selfies she took on our drive from Boston to Florida. It was absolutely amazing. All right, so my system says desktop sharing is active, and I believe it is, so that is a good thing. I'm just going to change over to a couple things here. This is the squeeze page that we created using PLS yesterday. Now, yesterday, I changed things around. I added a new video that I did quickly yesterday, and I'll probably do another one, because I tend to use the words crack the nut about 20 times. My 9-year-old son was making fun of me when I showed it to him last night. He said, "Oh, that's pretty good, but you said crack the nut many, many times." And then he just kind of like teased me on it. But if you go to listbuilding.istrulyamazing.com and you want to play it yourself, you can certainly do that. I've added a cell phone, and the reason why I added a cell phone in here that we talked about, because a lot of times you might want to integrate this with SMS texting. And why would you want to do that? Well, with SMS texting, you can get a lot more response. Excuse me, I just sneezed all over you, and I apologize for that. So what I've got here is list building success. I've got as you can see here, it almost looks like it's an audience, which I've set up. I'm here, and here's a speaker, and here's the audience listening to what I have to say, and I tell them to, I thank them for the opportunity in the audience, and then I tell them to put in their name, email address, and cell phone, and if they put their cell phone number in, they're going to get an even more special gift. And then, as I mentioned yesterday, I've had a lot of success by using the word "see how it works" rather than use the word "submit." It seems like that works a lot better than just the words "submit." Okay, so what we've done in here, I'm going to go into the admin section, and I'm going to actually go into my web pages, if I can find it here, and there's the list building here, and I'm going to take a look at the edit page and just go over exactly what we created yesterday real quick. So right here is the name of it is list building successes, or success. I want to show the survey. I've got in here first name, email address, and cell phone. And the third section is promote your primary business using these emails. Now, one thing that we're going to do is we're going to actually add a new list of emails in here that I've got. And today I think that's what we're going to do. I wanted to do a thank you page, but I ran out of time and I didn't find the thank you page that I wanted to actually use. So we're not going to actually create a thank you page, but what we are going to do is we're going to create a new email campaign. And then once we create that new email campaign, go back into this edit page and use that new email campaign. And it's only, I believe, 5 emails that we're going to actually start up with. All right, so as you can see, the name of the website is listbuilding.istrulyamazing. We're going to keep that. We're going to use a specific thank you page. And in here, as you may recall, there's many different types of thank you pages that you can send people to, but this is the thank you page that we want to go to. If I want to take a look at other thank you pages that are available in here, you can take a look at all these different thank you pages that are already done, okay? A whole bunch of different thank you pages already created for you. Now, most of these thank you pages will go to the free lead system or the power lead system to promote the power lead system, but in this case we're going to promote our own business, and our goal in this whole process is to attack the safe list industry and grab names from the safe list people and grab those names and put them into our list. So take them from the safe list and put them into our list and talk to them and give them gifts and get them to like us and then get them to buy from us. That is our goal in this whole process. And what I've learned from people who have safe lists is that all they really want to do is learn how to grow their list. So what we're going to do is teach people how to grow their list, and that's exactly what this page does. It's designed to teach people. We're going to teach people how to explode their list. So explode your profits with list building. Take action now. Put in your name, email address, and cell phone number. Enter in that code and see how it works. And it's going to take them to a thank you page and a download, or a download thank you page, I should say. But all right, so we've got all this done. So the next step we want to do is we really want to, as I said here, is we really want to create a new autoresponder campaign and tie it into this process. So we're going to go up here. We're going to go to emails. We're going to go to add campaigns. Now the campaign that we want to add it to, we're going to call it list building success. And we're going to create this campaign. And it says, would you like to copy an existing campaign into this campaign? No. It says, if it says yes, no, I would like to create my own campaign. So that's what we're going to do. Now, bear with me just a minute because I have not done this in a couple weeks here. List building success. This looks like a little. And the reason why I'm asking you to bear with me because this looks a little different than it has looked in the past. This campaign is sent in full HTML. Choose this. That's what we want to do. Or click here for sharing. This campaign is just for me. Click here for sharing. And we will modify that. Well, let's see what we got here. I've not done this sharing part. Allow anyone in this platform to use my campaign. List building success. Sure. And I click submit. Manage this code. Let's see what happens. I have not done this yet, so bear with me just a minute here. Okay, that's it. View all my codes. No. Okay, good. So let's go back here. We're going to go to campaigns. And let's select a category. That's general. Actually, what I want to do is I want to select a design. Okay. Let's see, grow your business. That looks good. I'm going to select that for now. See if I can find anything else that's any better than that. And I apologize if I'm going too fast based on what you see. I apologize for that. Easily help others. No. Car. I don't like the car business. Let's see. I don't like any of that. Let's make a deal. No, just knock. Special delivery for a special client. That's kind of nice. I like that, but I'm not going to go with it. I like what I have so far the best. And that's what we'll keep. I'm just going to scroll real fast, so if I get dizzy, I apologize. And I'm going to click submit. Now I need to add a new email to this campaign. Subject line, I'm not sure what that subject line is going to be, so just give me 1 minute, guys, so I can open up the emails. This is called your first email list. And here's the course, and I'm going to use text document. Okay, just shrink this down a little bit, widen it out. And let's follow the instructions of what this email course is going to say. Highlight and copy and paste the phrases included here. Let's see, click all the... This is a confirmation page. I'm going to skip that one. I'm just going to go right to here. Subject line, first lesson. I'm going to copy that. And I'm going to go right to, let's see. I'm a little lost here. Okay. Control V. Add this email. Message added. Now I need to edit this first lesson. And I'm going to go to my notepad. Copy this. This is the first one. I want to make sure, yep, this is the first email. If I can find where I am. Okay, so now I'm going to hit Control V here. And I'm going to edit what I need to edit in here. Hello, autoresponder code here. And the autoresponder code that we really want to use is, we know what their first name is, right? So let's see. So, hello. I'm going to highlight this right here. Recipient first name, okay? So that's where it is, the variable. You want to look for the variable. The variable's right there. Welcome to the first lesson, blah, blah, blah. Let's make sure this looks pretty good. One of the most powerful tools of the online marketing is an email list. An opt-in list is simply a database of people's names, blah, blah, blah. The best way to do this, blah, 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 blah. Let's make sure we get all the stuff in here. It's a very long, this is more of an educational email, just to let you know, and we're going to talk about that too. Let's see, thank you for joining. Add your name here. Now, I'm just looking for, okay, my first name, okay? So I'm just going to do that. So let me just scroll down in here. I'm going to highlight this right here. And I'm going to put in my first name. Make sure that took. I'm going to hit space. And I'm going to put in my last name because that's the nice way to do it, right? My last name. I'm not going to put that in there because that's already built in. I believe it's already built in. We'll test it out and make sure it is. And I like to, as many people like to do this, I like to put in this, because then the unsubscribe is put right there. Okay, so now we've created our first email, and looks pretty darn good. And we're going to click Save Changes up here. And that's done. Now we need to do this 4 more times. I'm going to try to go through this a little bit faster so I don't bore you guys to tears, right? I want to click here to choose, let's see, add a new email to this campaign. And I'm assuming the second one is called Second Lesson, and it is. Paste that in there, add this email. Now it says sent on day. I'm going to send it on the very next day, right? So that would be one day. And I'm going to view edit. I have to do the same thing in here. And let me get the... Sorry if I have to move things around a little bit here. Let's see. Hello, autoresponder code here. So we're going to copy all this. Copy. This is actually going to be a very nice little system for you guys to promote. And now we have to change that. Go to recipient first name. Hello, recipient first name. Or hello again, recipient first name. I like that better. Sounds like, hey, we've already reached out to you. Until then, so we want to highlight this. Go back up here, put in my first name, space, and then my last name. Cool. Cool beans. Now we're moving a little bit faster here, aren't we? I'm going to delete that. Enter a few times. Smiley face. And we are done with the second one. Save the changes. Add an email to this campaign. We can do that again. I noticed that I will have to edit the scheduling afterwards because I noticed that that's a little bit of a problem. Go back to, we know that this is called the third lesson, your first email list. So we'll get to that in a minute. Copy. We'll just change this to third. Add this email. Edit this email. Paste this in here. Look how fast we're moving now, huh, baby? And what we want to do here is grab the, recipient first name. Change this to maybe hey, because it's the third email that we're going to be sending out. I'm now just going to highlight all of this information right here. Go up to my first name, space. Go back up. My last name. Enter a bunch of times. Go back up here and save the changes. Now, I'm going a little bit fast, and while I'm going, I'm talking at the same time, so I might be making some mistakes. So what I'll do is going to make sure that if I made any mistakes, nothing will go out until I fix any mistakes that I may have made. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, so we're going to add another email to this campaign. We've got 2 more left, and we know that this is going to be 4th lesson. Add this campaign. And if I remember correctly, and Luann, you can remind me of this, what did I do wrong here? That's really weird. 3rd lesson, okay, there we go. It's going a little slow. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. I believe after 1 email campaign is done, we can actually, when these 5 email campaigns are done, we can actually then move it to another campaign. So they've watched these 5 emails, and we can automatically move them to another campaign. I believe we can do that. If we can't, I take it back. But if we can, I will show you how to do that by the time we're all done this week. All right, so let's edit the 4th one. And jump over here. 4th one, copy, copy, Control V, hey again, or hey there, recipient first name. So yeah, is this time consuming? Absolutely, it's time consuming. Are we making progress? Absolutely, we're making progress. And the fun thing about this is we're not just making progress for me, we're making progress for everybody that's in this room and everybody that's part of the Power Storm team if they're interested in growing their list and stealing names from a safe list and grabbing them and having those people from that safe list get specific emails from you. My first name, space, my last name, return a bunch of times, and a little smiley face again. Go back up here and save the changes, and we've got 1 more to do. And let's get this puppy done. Add new email to this campaign, and we know it's 5th. Okay, 5th lesson. Add this email campaign. Okay, number 5 is done. Let's do, I'm going to click on the view edit. And as we know, there's nothing here, so we need to go back. One of the nice things about doing this is that you guys now know how to do this if you never figured out how to do it. It's a little bit different process than some other methods that you may have seen in the past, like an Aweber. The process is a little different, but once you understand how the process works, it's quite easy. Paste that in here, go back up to the top, copy this, copy this and replace it with recipient's last name. And I'm just going to put in the first name, get rid of that, and just like, for instance, Keith. Well, we've come to the final lesson, right? Go down here. My first name, space, my last name, enter a bunch of times, and we're done. Yay! Save changes. Okay, so how often do we want to send out these emails? Well, I would say the first one goes out immediately. The next one goes out, I thought I could just do a number. The next one goes out 3 days later. Next one goes out 4 days later. Next one goes out 5 days later. right? I think that's how we should set it up. Let's see. I'm not sure what that button is. So 0, 1, 3, 4, 5. So um, in 6 days, everything's sent out. Maybe I'll make this 6 days later. Okay? So immediately, the next day, 2 days after that, the next day, 2 days after that. So at least they expect something from you, okay? Send all these emails now. We don't want to do that. Rename this campaign. We don't want to do that. Merge another campaign into this campaign. So we may want to do that. That's what we're just talking about. So let me just look into this. Please choose which campaign to view its emails. So I'll read up more on this, make sure that we actually can do this. I believe we can, and we'll show you how we can do that tomorrow. All right, so we're done with that. Let me go live and see if anybody has any questions. If I can find live. I'll copy this so you guys can take a look at what I've created already. Okay, are there any questions at all at this time? And I'm going to put this in here. So if you, whoops, general chat. Yikes, freaky. What was freaky? Let's see. I'm not sure what was freaky. Me moving around so much, or my that look, right? Your frozen face. Yes, it was freaky, wasn't it? Oh, that's so good. Sorry if I drink water in your face, but it was really good. All right, so hopefully, that part was a little boring, and I realized that it was a little boring, but it gives you an idea of exactly how you need to create a campaign yourself. So what we've done so far, again, is we've created a squeeze page using PLS. We've created a campaign using PLS. We're going to share that campaign with you using PLS. And it's actually pretty well-written emails. Now, I'm going to go over each email again, make sure there aren't any typos, because sometimes the way in which some of these emails are written are not 100% accurate and are a little off. And we want to make sure that if the word AWeber's in there, which it probably is, we want to replace that with the Power Lead system and modify it a little bit. That was well done. The merge campaign is a good option, and continued contact plus broadcast. Yes, Luann, I thought that's what it was. We'll go over how to do that as well, because we don't want to just stop with 5 emails, right? We want to be able to say, okay, now that you've seen these 5, you've learned this first lesson, maybe we want to have them go to another lesson, right? Now that you know how to create emails, now you want to know how to use a particular system. So we want to be able to get that out. Be sure to save changes often. Yes, Mike. Thank you. Like your underwear. Right, Mike? Is that what you're referring to? Change your underwear, I guess. Exactly. All right, so this lesson was a little bit shorter than yesterday's. It was about 30 minutes long. Tomorrow, we're definitely going to be doing a thank you page. So once you sign up to that link that I gave you, it'll go to a proper thank you page, and we're going to give them a gift, and we're going to automatically get them on that email process. All right? You guys are going to be in business with stealing. There's nothing like stealing names away from other lists, and that's exactly what we're doing. Well, I guess we're not stealing them. We're in some cases we pay to be able to entice people to come on over to the other side of the fence. That's exactly what we want to do. Is we want to once we get this up and running, next week we're going to go to some free safe lists, and we're going to start promoting our system to these free safe lists so that we can get some new leads and grow our list. All right? So I think we're in pretty good shape, guys. So congratulations, and thanks for sticking with me through the boring parts of today's process. Great stuff tomorrow in getting that thank you page done. I'm looking forward to it. Kaboom, kabang, kaching. We will see you tomorrow. Thank you.